In this lesson, we'll be investigating measurement. Let's say that you were given a beaker, and you knew that the empty mass of that beaker was 150 grams. If you filled the beaker up with a certain volume of water, and you wanted to know the mass of just the water inside the beaker, you would have to follow the following formula. You would take the total mass of the beaker and the water, subtract the mass of the empty beaker, which we know is 150 grams in this case, and that would give you the mass of the water inside the beaker. Let's do an example. Suppose you filled the beaker up with some volume of water and massed the beaker and the water, and your total mass was 160 grams. You would take that total mass, 160 grams, and subtract the mass of the beaker from that mass. So 160 grams minus 150 grams would give you the mass of the water, 10 grams. If you filled the beaker up with even more water, and it gave you a mass of 170 grams, to find the total mass of the water inside the beaker at this point, you would do the same thing. Again, subtract the mass of the empty beaker, 150 grams, and that would give you the total mass of water, 20 grams. If you filled the beaker up even further and got a mass of 240 grams of the full beaker, to get the mass of the water, you would subtract the mass of the empty beaker, 150 grams, and get a mass of 90 grams. Oftentimes, our labs require us to calculate averages. If we wanted to take the average amount of water that we had massed in this experiment, we would have to take the three values that we accumulated, 10, 20, and 90, and divide it by 3. So the total mass of the water, and divide it by the number of values that we have, in this case 3. So we would add up 10, 20, and 90, and divide that by 3, since there are 3 values that we have here. That would give us an average mass of water of 40 grams.